welcome to another review. And today you join me at Shearwater reviewing the Spirit Helical Carp rods. Yes, you absolute legends. Right, welcome back to the channel. As you saw earlier, I'm actually here on a day session at Shearwater just to review these new rods that I've got. The Helical Spirit Carp rods. Now these rods I've been finding are absolutely awesome. First things first, you can see the carbon along the rod is the most awesome little pattern. It looks like it's fully weaved. I've been waiting to get my hands on these rods for a long while. I thought, because it's my birthday coming up soon, I thought I'd treat myself. I've got the 12-foot, 3.5 pound model. They do come in various different sizes of models. I believe they do 10 foots as well. And you can go from 3 pound to 3.5, and then 3.25 pound test curves. Now, obviously you've seen already, I've had a pretty mental session down here at Shearwater so far for a day session. There you go, there you go. Right. I've come down here because I wanted to give them a good old test. And one thing I've noticed already, playing-wise, playing fish on, like I said, I've had 6 carp now on these rods. I managed to christen all 3, christen my whole set. Some on surface, some on solid bags, some on just a normal Ronnie rig. And to be fair, the playing of the fish on these is beautiful. Playing action on these rods, new rods for me, is lovely. Feels absolutely, mate, look at that. It's brilliant playing action actually. They're quite soft rods, even though it's 3.5 pound, they definitely feel softer than my old Sonics. But the bend in the rod and the play in the fish is awesome. As my good friend, the Camera King, says, they're quite tippy. Sounds a bit creepy that, doesn't it? It sounds like a bit of a weird chat line. I'm only a little bit tippy. But I haven't managed to give it a good whack yet, but with some magical editing skills, I'm gonna give it a whack at the end of my session, see how far we get, and I'll show you now. Right, I'm at the end of my session. No one's in front of me. I'm gonna give it a massive whack. Let's see how far we can get it out. Right, I'd say that's about 80%, so I'm gonna go clip it up. Let's see how many wraps that was. 27 and a quarter. About 80%.
Now I must admit that wasn't as far as I thought I was going to get it. I think it's because these are new rods and I still need to get used to them. Even though they're 3.5 pound test curves, they still feel quite tippy. With that, I thought I'd clip up to 30 wraps and see at least if I can hit the 30 wrap mark.
Just hit the clip there. That's on it. Just about. So you still hit 30 wraps of them. They're not as good as distant cast as I first originally thought. That could be me though, as a caster. But if you definitely have a stiffer rod, you're gonna hit that. I know there's quite a few people out there that actually prefer stiffer rods to soft rods. Such as like this, I think Aaron's got the Shimano 2X2s, those things like broom poles. Playing fish, it is literally like a broom pole, pulling it in. You don't get this with this Spirit. And to be honest, the best thing about these rods that I find is the budget. These rods were just over £100 per rod, about £110 each rod. I managed to get the whole set for under 300, where if you buy 3, you get a bit of money off. That's from Todd the Manor actually. Shout out to Todd the Manor Fisheries, guys. So for under 300 quid, you get a set of 3 Spirits. And they just look like they've been made beautifully. You've got the 50 minima eye guides here. I'm a real sucker since those Sonic rods for a minima guide now. You don't have to worry about ceramics on the inside of them. It makes the rod nice and lightweight, and it gives it that proper whip in the air. Coming down to the butt end, you've got a shrink wrap grip handle at the bottom, which is great for grip. A bit different to my Sonics again. It's actually nice to have a bit of a grip on there. And as you can see, the carbon weave all the way up. It's fantastic. And like I said, every eye is minima guides. It's a beautiful rod, really lightweight, lovely bit of gear. And to be honest, guys, if you need a decent rod for playing fish, as you can see from these clips, this would be the one for you. Funny enough, Aaron's South Coast is over there on the other side at the moment.
This is an illusion. This isn't Tom playing this fish. This is actually me. You're seeing things.
He's not getting any fish at the moment. Don't know why that is.
That's the day I've had today.
It's been an awesome session down shearwater, and first session taking these rods out. Obviously I don't know if the rod's got anything to do with the luck, but every single rod I've got, each 3 of them, has been christened. One on a solid bag, one on a pickering rig, and then the other on the surface. Guys, these are an awesome bit of kit, especially if you're looking for budget, high quality budget rods. They're a bit more expensive than my Sonics, but if you're prepared to spend, if you want to spend under £300 for a set of rods, you ain't gonna get much better than this. You're really not. It's a lovely birthday present. I'm very happy with it.